Most women over 60 worry they're losing their glow. But aging skin isn't inevitable. In fact, Harvard dermatologists and Mayo Clinic research show that habits, not just genes, play a bigger role than we've been told. Today's video breaks down 8 proven, practical beauty habits rooted in science and real-life success, from hydration to posture, massage to makeup, and how small changes can make a visible difference. Stick with me to the end. You'll learn not only what works, but why it works, and how to start today. 1. Hydration and internal skincare, the true fountain of youth. We often blame age for our skin looking dull, saggy, or tired. But what if that's only part of the truth? According to research from the National Institutes of Health and IH, chronic dehydration is one of the most underestimated causes of skin aging. Studies published in Dermatology Times show that dehydrated skin loses up to 3 times more elasticity than well-hydrated skin, regardless of age. Here's why. As we get older, our skin's natural ability to retain moisture declines, partly due to a slowdown in aquaporins, the proteins that help transport water through our skin cells. Think of aquaporins as little irrigation channels. When they're functioning well and have enough water to carry, skin stays plump, smooth, and resilient. When they're starved, like pipes in a drought, skin loses balance and fine lines deepen into wrinkles. I once coached a woman named Diane, 68, who drank mainly black tea throughout the day, around 3 cups daily. When she swapped that habit for 8 glasses of filtered water a day, plus added foods like cucumber, watermelon, and coconut water, her skin visibly transformed in just 6 weeks. Her cheeks looked fuller, her tone more even, and her under-eye area less shadowed. The only thing that changed? Hydration. For many women, plain water can feel boring. Try flavoring it with lemon, mint, or slices of fresh strawberry. Herbal teas like chamomile, rooibos, or peppermint count too, and even calm inflammation internally. Coconut water offers electrolytes and a natural sweetness. If drinking enough is hard, eat your water. Cucumbers are 96% water, watermelon over 90%, and leafy greens like romaine or spinach hydrate while delivering antioxidants. Bottom line? Before you reach for the next cream or serum, reach for your water glass. When your skin is nourished from within, every other step in your routine becomes more effective. Let hydration be your first beauty habit and the most powerful. 2. Facial massage and circulation, boosting blood flow naturally. Have you ever noticed how your skin glows after a brisk walk or a good workout? That's not just endorphins, it's circulation. A 2018 study published in the Journal of Clinical and Aesthetic Dermatology found that just 5 minutes of daily facial massage can increase skin blood flow by up to 30%, improving oxygen delivery and collagen production. This isn't just theory. Increased blood flow nourishes skin cells, flushes out waste, and stimulates the fibroblasts responsible for making collagen and elastin, 2 proteins essential for firm, youthful skin. The result? A natural, radiant lift without needles or chemicals. Let me tell you about Joan, a retired nurse from Michigan. At 66, she wasn't interested in invasive treatments, but was frustrated by sagging around her jawline. She started massaging her face every night for 3 minutes using jojoba oil, moving her fingers in gentle, upward strokes. After just 2 months, people began asking if she'd had something done. She hadn't. Her secret was circulation. You don't need expensive tools or a spa visit to get started. Just clean hands and a nourishing oil, like rosehip, almond, or jojoba, will do. Here's a quick technique. Start at the center of your forehead and glide outward using your fingertips. Gently circle around your eyes with your ring fingers. This helps reduce puffiness. Use upward, lifting motions along the jawline and cheeks. Don't forget your neck. Massage upward from collarbone to chin. Consistency is everything. This nightly ritual does more than lift your skin. It reconnects you with your body and brings a sense of calm that's visible on your face. Why wait for radiance when you can stimulate it with your own 2 hands? 3. Why powder may be aging you. If your foundation is settling into fine lines or making your skin feel tight and dry by lunchtime, your makeup may be doing more harm than good. Here's why. According to the American Academy of Dermatology, AD, mature skin loses up to 75% of its natural lipid barrier, which is the outermost layer that locks in moisture. Without it, skin becomes more vulnerable to dryness, cracking, and inflammation. Unfortunately, most traditional powder foundations absorb oil and moisture, pulling hydration from the skin and exaggerating dryness and texture. In contrast, cream-based products work with your skin's changing needs. Unlike powders, which sit on top and emphasize uneven texture, hydrating foundations, tinted moisturizers, and cream blushes melt into the skin, creating a soft, dewy finish that moves with your face, not against it. Let's talk real results. One of my clients, a 63-year-old woman named Eileen, had struggled with chronic dry skin and redness. She was using a full-coverage powder foundation out of habit. When she switched to a tinted moisturizer with SPF, her skin immediately felt less tight, and after just a week, she noticed her cheeks looked brighter and smoother, even without makeup. Her words? "I look more like myself again." If you're looking to transition, here are a few options dermatologists love. Ilia's Super Serum Skin Tint SPF 40. Combines coverage, hydration, and sun protection. NARS Radiant Creamy Foundation. Great for dry or combination mature skin. Jones Road Miracle Balm. Sheer tint and glow in one easy step. Always apply a moisturizer or hydrating primer before any base product. Think of it like prepping a canvas. The better the base, the smoother the finish. Cream makeup doesn't just sit better. It respects your skin's biology, enhances your natural glow, and honors where you are in life with softness and grace. 4. Eyebrow reframing and visual perception. The youth-lifting power of shape. You might not think much about your eyebrows until the day you realize they've thinned, faded, or started to droop. What you may not know is how dramatically they impact the way others perceive your age. In a fascinating study from the University of Lethbridge, researchers found that people with well-defined, symmetrical eyebrows were consistently rated as looking an average of 5.6 years younger than those with sparse or uneven brows. Why? Because brows are key markers of facial symmetry, one of the strongest subconscious signals of youth and vitality. As we age, the tail ends of our eyebrows tend to fade and fall, throwing off the natural proportions between the eyes, forehead, and brow bone. This subtle shift can make the face look more tired, sad, or aged, even when we feel great inside. The good news? It's incredibly easy to fix. Start by choosing a brow pencil one shade lighter than your natural hair color. Softer, feather strokes always look more youthful than harsh lines. For example, if your hair is dark brown, a soft taupe or ash brown pencil will create a more natural frame. If you've gone gray or silver, try a cool tone gray or soft blonde pencil. Step-by-step guide for a subtle lift. Use light, upward strokes to fill in sparse areas, especially at the arch and tail. Extend the brow slightly outward and slightly up, not too far, to mimic your natural arch at its peak. Finish with a tinted brow gel to hold hairs in place and add depth. Optional, dab a touch of highlighter just beneath the brow's highest point to lift the whole eye area. This small, precise adjustment acts like a mini facelift without a needle or scalpel. It's about reclaiming definition, not reinventing your face. In just minutes, your brows can help restore the youthful balance that time may have softened. 5. Hair volume and color psychology. How hair can age you, or reverse it. Hair isn't just an accessory, it's a frame for your face. And how you wear can drastically impact how youthful or tired you appear. According to a 2020 publication in the Journal of Cosmetic Dermatology, reduced contrast between hair and skin tone can make the face appear flatter and older. The study concluded that higher contrast, especially around the face, correlates with more youthful perception. Let's break that down. As we age, our natural hair pigments fade, along with our skin tone. This creates a visual blending effect that removes the natural definition we once had. Combined with thinning hair, This lack of contrast can make the face look washed out or undefined. The solution? Strategic color and thoughtful volume. I once worked with a woman named Linda, 64, who had been parting her hair the same way for over 20 years. Her hair was fine and had lost its shape, falling flat at the crown. We introduced a volumizing mousse, changed her part to the opposite side, and added a few soft honey highlights to brighten her face. The transformation was stunning. She didn't look different, just lighter, lifted, and noticeably more vibrant. Here's what works. Avoid jet black. It can look severe on mature skin and cast unwanted shadows. Instead, opt for warm, soft tones like caramel, honey brown, golden blonde, or soft auburn. These reflect light better and complement the skin's evolving undertones. If you embrace gray or silver, keep it luminous. A purple shampoo once a week can prevent yellowing and add brightness to your strands. For volume, a light mousse applied to damp roots before blow drying can lift the crown without weighing the hair down. Flip your hair upside down as you blow dry to encourage root lift. Don't underestimate the power of layers. Soft layers around the face create motion and lightness, helping balance facial proportions and draw attention to your eyes and cheekbones. When hair has dimension and body, it naturally creates the illusion of energy, vitality, and youth. Sometimes a new part and a few highlights are all it takes to feel refreshed. 6. Smile enhancement without dentistry. Reclaiming radiance through subtle shifts. Your smile is often the first thing people notice, and one of the most powerful tools for looking youthful. According to the American Dental Association, ADA, tooth discoloration is one of the most common visual signs of aging. As enamel wears down over time, teeth naturally appear more yellow or dull, and even slight staining can give the impression of fatigue or age. Fortunately, you don't need expensive dental procedures to restore brightness. A simple home remedy, used no more than once a week, is a blend of baking soda and hydrogen peroxide. This gentle combination lifts surface stains without damaging the enamel. It's important not to overdo it, as frequent use or strong over-the-counter strips can cause sensitivity, especially in mature enamel. But the smile isn't just about teeth, it's also about lips. As we age, lips tend to lose volume and color due to reduced collagen production. However, there are easy ways to recreate fullness and vibrancy without injections. One of my clients, Marlene, 62, had grown self-conscious about her thinning lips. Instead of turning to fillers, she started applying a nude lip liner just outside her natural lip line, then filled in with a creamy peach-toned lipstick and a dab of gloss in the center. Her friends said she looked rested and refreshed, but couldn't pinpoint why. That's the magic of subtle detail. Here's your toolkit. Choose lipsticks in hydrating formulas, not matte, which can emphasize texture. Opt for warm tones, rosy pinks, peaches, soft berries. These bring life to the face without overpowering it. A small touch of clear gloss or balm in the center of the lips adds the illusion of plumpness. Your smile doesn't need to be perfect, it just needs to be cared for. With a few gentle habits, you can bring back its warmth, vibrancy, and the confidence that comes with it. 7. Posture and muscular tone, the invisible facelift. You could spend hundreds on skincare, but if you walk with your shoulders slumped and chin tucked down, the youthful energy you're working so hard for disappears instantly. According to the Mayo Clinic, poor posture isn't just about back pain. Over time, it contributes to spinal curvature and muscle imbalance, which can visibly alter your silhouette, causing a hunched look that makes your face appear more tired and aged. Good posture, on the other hand, elongates your frame, lifts your chest, and instantly projects confidence. It's the quickest, cheapest facelift you'll ever find. Here's a simple technique. Imagine an invisible string pulling upward from the crown of your head. This gentle visualization naturally lifts your spine and opens your chest without feeling forced. Pair that with a few minutes of light core exercises each day. Think standing abdominal contractions or even seated marches, and you'll give your posture a foundation of strength. One client, Maria, 65, began doing beginner Pilates twice a week and added a lumbar support pillow to her desk chair. Within 3 weeks, she told me her shoulders ached less, her neck felt looser, and best of all, she felt lighter walking down the street. Her friends noticed too. Start small. Roll your shoulders back, lift your chin slightly, and check in with your posture throughout the day. The difference isn't just physical, it's emotional. 8. Skin radiance and nighttime recovery. Your skin's secret work hours. We often think of beauty routines as something we do before facing the world. But the real magic happens while you sleep. According to the Cleveland Clinic, deep sleep is when your skin regenerates most actively, producing the highest levels of collagen and growth hormone. That means your nighttime habits don't just support rest. They literally reshape and repair your skin from within. So how do you make the most of those overnight hours? Start with a hydrating serum containing hyaluronic acid, HA. HA is a molecule that attracts and holds 1,000 times its weight in water, plumping the skin and reducing the appearance of fine lines. Layer it under a nourishing night cream to lock in moisture. Next, exfoliation. Many women skip this step out of fear, but the right kind makes all the difference. Enzyme peels or gentle glycolic acid treatments, used 1 to 2 times per week, help remove dead skin cells that dull your glow and block your product from absorbing effectively. Let me tell you about Carol, 67, who had always used cold cream at night, but noticed her skin looked gray despite regular moisturizing. When she switched to using a light enzyme exfoliant twice a week, followed by a night serum and silk pillowcase, her skin tone evened out and she began waking up with a natural glow for the first time in years. Here's a nighttime reset routine you could try. Cleanse gently to remove impurities. Apply an HA serum, followed by a rich moisturizer. Sleep on a silk pillowcase, which reduces friction and helps skin retain moisture. Aim for 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep, ideally going to bed before 11 p.m., when skin regeneration peaks. These small changes support your skin's natural repair cycle, helping it do what it was designed to: rebuild, renew, and radiate. Let's pause and take this in together. These weren't magic tricks or quick fixes. They were evidence-based, deeply human beauty habits: hydration, circulation, nourishment, balance. They work not because they mask your age, but because they honor it. From lifting your posture to lifting your brows, from cream blush to silk pillowcases, you've learned how science, self-awareness, and small shifts can help your skin, your hair, your smile, and your spirit glow from the inside out. Remember, aging isn't defeat, it's your story. Let's write it beautifully. You're not trying to be 30 again. You're stepping into your 60s, 70s, or 80s with confidence, grace, and intention. So here's my challenge to you. Choose one habit from today's video and try it this week. Just one. Then come back and tell me how it felt, what changed, and what surprised you. Drop a comment below and let us know, what's the one habit you're most excited to try? And if this video helped you, please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. We're building a space where women over 60 thrive, not fade. And I'd love for you to be part of it.